Moses Kuria is coming out to say that he feels betrayed after he was removed from cabinet by William RUTO. The same person, when he was in government, used to come out and say that GACHAGUA is the one who appoints some ministers from his region, and he wants him to be removed. 2 days back, when Moses Kuria was asked about the same, if in fact he confirmed that it is William RUTO who removed him from government, and he felt betrayed. In fact, Moses Kuria said these statements. Here's the
parties. So let's start with Fort Kenya that was in a coalition with UDA. They still have their leader as the speaker.
Yes.
The party led by Amason Kingi.
Yes.
They still have Amason Kingi as the speaker.
Yes.
The party led by former speaker Justin Muturi.
Yes.
Democratic Party. Muturi is out, but Honorable Ruku is there as a representative of DP. If you look at ANC, yes, merged, but Musalia Mudavadi is still the Prime Cabinet Secretary.
Yes.
There's nobody from Chama cha Kazi.
Yeah, absolutely.
In cabinet.
Yes, there's no one in cabinet.
Why?
That's true.
How did that happen?
Well, it is up to the appointing authority. Now, how can you ask me now?
No, because you had an agreement with the party leader of UDA.
Yeah, well, but Kenya is like that. Some agreements are honored, some are not honored. I cannot claim to be having a postal address in heaven. I live on this earth, and betrayals do happen.
Betrayals?
Yes.
So why were you removed as a cabinet secretary? Was any explanation ever given?
No, never. Never.
Did you ever speak to the president about that?
How can I? Why would I be entitled to ask? Did I speak to him when he appointed me? Did I tell him, so...
Because your party entered into a coalition with the president.
Well, let me put it this way, Sam Gituko.
Yeah.
The much I want to say about this issue. Nobody, since Julius Gikonyo Kiano,
so
Nicholas Biwott, and
Moses Kuria, who came on to say that betrayals do happen, and that the appointing authority is the one who took him off the cabinet list. And so for me, if I hear Moses Kuria speaking like that, I see a hypocrite. When he was in cabinet, every time there was a slight chance to jab at Rigathi Gachagua, he would come out to say that Rigathi Gachagua doesn't want him in cabinet. Okay? Because of the supremacy battles, because of the inferiority complex. People on the mountain who had been in the politics for the longest period of time, they never wanted Rigathi Gachagua to be the deputy president. It's the reason why leading to the 2022 generation, they formed the parties, and they came up with a narrative saying that RUTO should pick amongst them, and RUTO picked Rigathi Gachagua because of different capabilities. So they hated the guy. Even those who were appointed in cabinet like Moses Kuria, they would come out and attack Rigathi Gachagua, that Rigathi Gachagua was orchestrating them out of cabinet. Now, months later, Moses Kuria is confirming that it is William RUTO who chased him out of government, forgetting that he used to come out and say that Rigathi Gachagua is the one who wanted him in government, out of cabinet. It is contradicting. In fact, for those who forget, let me first play a tape. When Moses Kuria used to attack Rigathi Gachagua, that he wanted him out of cabinet. Here's the tape.
William RUTO, let me say here for the first time, for the appointees to the boards of parastatals in Mount Kenya, he used to get a bunch and threw it to Rigiji. I was hoping now Rigiji now calls us, even ministers like me, who are from his region, and then he tells us, because some good is here. Hey, what do we see? He used to I used to see my name. I have appointed or I have fired someone on the Gazette notice like anybody else. And he is the one who had all those. And then I hear accusation that all those people he would put there is from one village. Yeah? So you are fighting there one time. There's a guy called Jeremiah Kenyua from Kirinyaga. This guy, he helped me there when I was buying for Kiambu governor. And his friends. So I told him, look, one day I'll give you a job. So Rigiji wanted to frustrate me. I was a minister for industry at the Kenya Bureau of Standards. So he took a chair. And he said, go and look for someone from Kudenya. So he sent one of his people in his office. Yeah, I know that guy. Kube, this guy also is my friend, but Rigiji does not know. Rigiji was doing it to frustrate me. So this guy is now appointed chairman Kenya Bureau of Standards. He calls me, you told me you not forgetting me. So I didn't even tell him the truth. Relax, And I don't know. Because He used to hire people for us. He used to, do everything at institution. Then he goes to cabinet. The people he's fighting most are not people from other communities. At you are going directly to the president. You should be coming to me before you go to the president. Me now. Sasa we're imagining me going to someone before I go to William Ruto. Me ni sasa, me Moses Kuria. Me I go through someone. Me uniweka kwa chupa nitoshe. No, he should have tried other people, but not really me. And then he takes offense with that. That if I want something, I am going to the president, not to him.
Do you think he became too arrogant?
He was not arrogant. He was drunk. He was drunk. He was just drunk. And then we go for meetings. All he does is kutusomea. Nowadays, I was in this retreat in Karen the other day with the president, the first one without him. I organized the other one. I couldn't believe. We finished our whole 2 days without somebody kusomea watu.
So that is Moses Kuria. In that video, it's coming out to say that Rigathi Gachagua was fighting him out of cabinet. In the previous one, he came out to say that it is William Ruto who chased him out of cabinet. I've realized that Moses Kuria gives himself a lot of importance because he knows how to speak on media. He knows how to grab attention from the media. But when it comes to people, he doesn't have the people. We saw that in the Kiambu gubernatorial seat, he was the last. Because it was won by Wamatangi, followed by Jango Wainaina, followed by Kabogo, followed by the incumbent governor, who was the deputy governor to Waititu. Then Moses Kuria became the last with 0.0001 vote. So the influence he thinks he has in the mountain, he does not. All he has is a big mouth. You're in the cabinet, always attacking Rigathi Gachagua that wants you out. After being out, now you are saying the truth that it is William Ruto who put you out. Trust me. Let nobody tell you that the deputy president can appoint a cabinet secretary. The only big thing the deputy president can do is recommendation, but appointment is solely by the president. If a cabinet secretary comes out to tell you that it is the deputy president who sacked him, is lying, and Moses Kuria used to lie to us, we must tell you. Now you're crying like a crocodile, coming back in the mountain. We all know the kingpin of the mountain is none other than Rigathi. And these people, by the way, if they don't play politics very well, they are going to be buried in the limbo. One of the things people must learn that if God emerges a leader, it doesn't mean that you can be the most educated, the most understanding, the one with experience. That is God's ways. Rigathi Gachagua is the kingpin of the mountain. Moses Kuria, Kabogo, and others, if the earlier they understand this, the better. Because by the time they want to wake up to take on Rigiji in the mountain, they will be buried. It's like trying to take on Ruto in the Rift Valley. That's what happened to Gideon Moi and a brother. I hope Gideon Moi bounces back in the by-election. This is what I'm seeing. Moses Kuria was in the forefront of fighting Rigathi Gachagua in cabinet. Now he's speaking the truth, saying that it is William Ruto who wanted him out in the first video. Kenya is so amazing. Of course, I remain yours truly, Kabuye, the Kenyan. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.